to pull off and head back to my house. I wanted to talk about something that I've been doing, and it's really working, and customers are really liking it. So maybe I won't get kicked off of YouTube for driving, but you're on my windshield, and I'm not going to be paying attention too much to my phone because I'm going to be driving. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about what I'm doing. So what I learned, I watched some content that I was talking about that I've been watching, and on the content, it was telling me that whenever you're doing an estimate, to just go ahead and do an estimate for everything. And some people might already be doing this. So if you're already doing this, this might just be, you know, a video that you might can skip or go to the next one. But anyway, so if you're newer out there, you probably don't know this. What's up, Damien? How you doing, man? I hope you're having a blessed day. Um, so one thing I wasn't doing, I didn't realize, what I wasn't doing. I wasn't quoting everything when I would go to a job. So whenever I go to a job, let's say they were asking for window cleaning, I would only quote their windows. I wouldn't look and see how many screens they had and all that. I wouldn't look and see if they had solar panels. So, that's something that I changed up. And so now when I go to a quote, let's see, most definitely after that, go ahead and look at everything. Hey, E-Man, hope you're having a good day, brother. But I go out and give them a quote on everything. So I don't do gutter cleaning. I hate doing gutter cleaning, so I'm not going to give them a quote on gutters. Now, if somebody calls me and wants me to do a gutter cleaning job, I will go out and do a quote. Yes, I will. So what I do is I want windows, screens, and solar panels. Those are my three main things that I really like to do. And I feel like if I can get my clients to do those three things on their houses, I can definitely make it worth it enough, to keep going, because I can always get the solar panels and the windows. Now, like I said before, I wasn't quoting everything. So now I'm looking to see how many panels they have, how many windows they have, how many screens they have in total, because they might want to get all of them done at the same time. Some people want to do that. So don't count that out. So go ahead and have one estimate where you have everything that you offer. So I would offer, solar panel. I just did a bid on a house. I went to do the solar panel, so we were already doing that. But while I was waiting to get paid, I walked around and counted all of her windows, looked at all of her screens, and all of that. So that's what I did. So then I created an estimate for everything, for solar panel cleaning, for window cleaning, and for all of the screens to get done. Okay. And then I created an estimate for what I recommended, which is typically what she asked for, which is going to be the solar panel cleaning. So the windows needed to be cleaned, so I would recommend that. And she had like 25 screens in total, but I only recommended doing like 13 of them or 11 of them or something like that. I can't remember the exact number. But anyway, so what I did was I gave her one quote for everything that I offered, and then I give her a quote for what I recommend. And I tell her, I say, so in the future, if you ever want to, get your windows, so we'll have this little menu for you that basically you will be able to go back to if you ever want us to do something in the future for you. So if you ever want to get your windows cleaned, this is how much it'll be. If you ever want to get all your screens done, it'll be this much. But then I told her, I said, but I do recommend you getting your windows cleaned, so that would be this price. And I don't recommend you get all your screens done because all of them don't need to be done. So I only recommend getting like 13 of them done. So then I'll send her an estimate on everything I recommend. And then I've already walked around and did a quote for what she wanted done. You know what I mean? So I did that just to kind of make her happy, but also just wanted to give her an idea of, hey, if you ever want to call us in the future and see what services we provide, then that way she has like a menu. She can go back to and say, oh, I just want to get all my screens done this time. With, that's $750. If you just want to get the windows done, it's $575, whatever it is for inside and out. But when we provide all that, then they know what you do, because what was happening was, hey, Sean, hope you're having a good day. Hey, Tyler, hope you're having a good day, brother. But what was happening was we were going out to the same house doing multiple jobs. They're like, oh, man, you did a great job on my windows. I really liked you guys, and I was thinking about it, and I was looking at your website. I was going to leave a review. I see y'all do solar panel cleaning. So can you come out and do a solar panel cleaning? So then we would go back out and do a solar panel cleaning. We would do all the solar panel cleaning. And then after that, then we would leave there, and then we would go to the next job, whatever. And then we'd get a call a couple weeks later. Hey, I was going on there to leave a review about the solar panels and seeing that you all do screen repairs. And then we'd have to go back out to that same exact house. So what this is going to do is prevent us from going back and forth to do quotes. We'll already have it locked in. And then like I was telling Melissa, even on vacant houses, like go ahead and do a quote for a vacant house as well for everything. Because when somebody moves in, say they call us, we already know exactly what their price is going to be. So that's something that I just started doing. Really great idea, I believe, and we're going to start doing it that way. That way, everything's on file. We know, every house that we do a quote on, we've quoted the entire thing. We don't have to go back to it. I think that's going to save in the long run, and it also shows my customer what else we do, because now when she gets time and she goes back and reviews her estimate and sees right below that, or I'm sorry, reviews her invoice for what we did today, and then she goes back and sees the estimate and she's like, hey, window cleaning is actually cheaper than I thought. Maybe we'll get the windows. So when you go to do an estimate, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that they might actually want to hear what other services you have. Don't just provide them the service or the actual service that they want. Now, I'm not saying that you try to sell them on everything. That's not a good idea. The approach should be, I'm providing you like a menu, so in the future, if you ever want to get these things done, don't be trying to push it on them. That's why you tell them that you're giving them your recommendation. So you're actually building trust with that client right there. Whenever you tell them, you got 25 screens and it would be $7,500 or $750 to get them all repaired, but you only have like 11 or 12 that really need to get done. And once we wash them, we can actually look at them together, and you can decide which ones you want to get done. But we got, obviously we would clean the windows. So when we come out clean the windows, we clean the inside, we clean the outside, we clean the track, the screen, everything. And then we can look at your screen and tell you, get a better idea. But I only see like 11 just looking at them from here. So then you build that trust. And so then you kind of scratch off all that extra stuff that they don't really need, maybe they have a bunch of furniture in front of windows that don't need to be cleaned. You can say, hey, look, I have you down here for it's not really necessary to get this one done. Or maybe like, you just want to do the outside. Figure out what they need, what they want. And you kind of tell them what they need sometimes too. Like, oh, you need window clean. I would definitely recommend you get your windows cleaned. It's total game changer. It was really cool today because she was wanting me to, the lady I just did solar panel cleaning for, she was wanting me to look at her track for her slider door. So I was looking at her track, and I went ahead and cleaned it for her. And I just told her, I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and clean it for you. You might have to get a glass company to come out and pull the slider out and look up underneath here, check out the wheels and things like that. But I would say just clean it first and see what happens. And I told her, I said, but when we clean it, I don't just charge for the track. We actually clean the glass. We clean the whole thing. $30 for that. I charge because that counts as 2 windows. I normally charge $15 a window. It wasn't even that bad. I didn't even have to use a vacuum. I just kind of wet it down and scrubbed it down real good. Kind of looked like she had tried to grease it before, which is always a nightmare when people try to put WD-40 and stuff on there. But anyway, so it looked like she was trying to grease it down. It just had packed dirt in there. So I just kind of wiped it all out, used a bunch of towels, and got it all clean. I went ahead and cleaned the glass for her, and it looked so good. So I know, and she was upstairs working, so she's not able to. So when she goes back down there and sees how clean that window is, and she knows that, she paid for it to get clean, she might say, hey, the rest of the windows need to get clean. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to wow. I just wanted to let you know. I feel like I'm calling because I feel like this is like FaceTime. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know that this is a little tip that I just learned, and I'm trying it out, and it's been working, and customers love it. There's been 2 customers that signed with us services that we provide, because sometimes they want to support small businesses, or maybe they have family through and they want to get the windows cleaned, or maybe they're not, maybe you cleaned all the windows and they didn't know you did solar, and they got another solar guy coming next week, and maybe you're a little bit cheaper, or maybe they just want to support you, and so I hope that helped a little bit for those newer guys, the older guys out there that you're probably like, yeah, I already do that. And that's maybe you took some little golden nugget out of that, everything that I'm learning. So as I learn these things from this content I'm listening to, I'm going to share with you things that I'm trying, things that are work that I like. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm going to get off here now. I am driving. So I actually might just sit here and talk to y'all until I get home, because I don't want to be trying to cut it off and all that while I'm going down the road, or if I run into a stop sign. But how is y'all's day going out there? If you could, in the comments, let's hear how your day is going. What's the weather like? 64 degrees here today. I don't know if I can swap it around and show you what the other side of my truck looks like, but a bunch of mountains in front of me. There's some off in the distance. We have some snowy mountains. I don't know if you can see it off to the left, maybe over there. I don't want to do it too much. But yeah, so we have some snowy mountains that you can see, but it's not snowy here. It's not raining here. It's very, very beautiful today. And I think by the end of the day, it'll probably be about 70 degrees. So that'll be really nice. So, what's the temperature at where you're at? I know a lot of people are probably cold. There has been like a weird cold front come through here. So it's been like kind of chilly, especially at night. But just the other day, it was literally 91 degrees. So it's so weird how that works. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm coming up to a stop sign. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something from this video. Please, I would love to hear your feedback. I'll probably go live another time this week, maybe tomorrow. And then, of course, we have the giveaway night show every Friday night. And also, we'll have the Off the Clock show. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Peace out.